Okay, boys and girls, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue. I'm gonna cover all this yellow. As a matter of fact, you won't see this yellow because I'm going to make sure that when you get your copy of this, you don't see the yellow. Okay, so we're only gonna work with this. Again, today, now this part of the math, you guys watched the YouTube video for, and what it's doing is you're borrowing at this point because you're gonna see that the top number is smaller than the bottom number when you line it up. So it's not enough to take away from. So you're gonna have to borrow from the bigger number that's in the tens place, which is what the video is teaching you. So now I'm gonna work with you and teaching you. Now, if you need to use this picture, you can to subtract, but I'm also gonna teach you to do it this way. So again, we lined it up, right? The 60s in the tens place and the ones place is the 0. And then you have the 3, which is in the ones place. And that's exactly how I lined it up. The 6 is in the tens place, the 0 is in the ones, 3 is in the ones, and there's nothing in the tens over here. So here you have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, and they're taking away 3, which is the orange. Okay, so now let's see. I'm gonna teach you how to borrow even though you watched the video. So this number is too low. You cannot do 0 minus 3. So you have to borrow from this higher number, okay? This number is 6. So let's borrow. How do we borrow? We keep this 0 still, and we borrow 1. So it becomes a 10. We cross this out. We're like, can we please borrow 1 number from you? They're like, yeah, sure. So you took that 1, still kept your 0. So now you have a new total. It's no longer 0. It's now 10. But then guess what? You have to quickly fix this number because it's now going to be, you borrowed 1, you took 1 away. So what's 6 minus the 1 that you took away? It becomes a 5, right? You took away 1, now it became a 5. So now you have a 5 and a 10. These are much higher numbers to work with. So now you're gonna do 10 minus 3. What is 10 minus 3, guys? It is 7. And then you just, 5, you have to do something with this 5 now. 5 minus nothing there. What's 5 minus nothing? It's 5, so the answer is 57. We will do more practice with this. Don't think that, you have to, if you don't get it, that's it, it's the end of the world. It's not. So now let's go down to the next problem, okay, which you guys have right here. And you can check your work afterwards. You can check 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is all 60. You took away 3, so now it becomes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, which is what I did over here. Okay, here we have the same type of a problem. I lined it up again for you guys, 50 minus 6. So I did 5 is in the tens place, 0 is in the ones place, 6 is in the ones place. So I first lined it up like this. We learned up doing line up like this even with addition, so you guys should know how to do this. Now look.